Yeah.
Oh. Think I ain't see it?
Wayne. You ain't see what? What happened? What'd you say?
Say your shirt.
Oh, yeah. Got the big Dwight Clark on today, man. My man, 8'7". So I came in here ready to bring some noise.
Okay.
And so I put on the camo rag to match with the gold and the Dwight Clark. But the problem is the camo colors are black, gold,
And green.
So the top of my head look crazy.
Green. click, boom.
I'm not allowed to do that. Y'all not getting me in trouble. Nope. Y'all not getting me in trouble. I can't do that here. But yo, man, Wayne.
Wait, why you can't do that here?
I did it one time. You was like, that's not this show.
I
haven't done it since. Hey, listen. There it is right there.
I'm going to keep doing it until he do it.
That's not right. Click, boom. We in the building, y'all. What's going on, everybody? It's your boys Mike and Wayne. Wayne and Mike. We are back. Now, listen, man. The hardest working man in the industry is still going somehow. I swear, I was driving home from work, and I got a notification that said Wayne was on. And I hit the thing. People's called, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I'm driving to go pick up my kids from school, and I get the notification. And I'm like, is he doing another show? And Wayne was on like a whole syndicated network. And then I get the notification that Wayne going live at 4. And I'm like, yo, is he doing the show? Oh, that's the one for us. Oh, that's the one for us. Wayne, what's going on, man? 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit over there, bro. It's cold and hot all at the same time.
1,000 degrees. You be on your knees and you be burning, begging, please, man, freeze. I don't know the rest of the line, but Craig Mack was dope. I'm sorry, Craig Mack. Yo, at some point, Craig Mack was better than Big, right?
He had a better flow. I was wondering if he was.
No. I didn't ask for a stipulation. At one point, Craig Mack was better than. I ain't that. See, that's the problem, yo.
I'm not gonna say he was better.
He was better at the beginning. In the beginning,
it's possible.
Flavor. Yo, put Flavor in your ear against Juicy. Not Juicy over time. Like, nah, I mean, like over time, like,
right.
I mean, it wasn't a long period of time.
But I mean, I do get what you. Craig,
this is my dude. I'm trying.
How about this? Right?
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
How about I give you this? Craig Mack was definitely hotter.
I'm gonna tell you when Big took over. Binks is mad to get more butt than ashtrays. Fear want to get mine the fast way. That's when Big took over.
That
was the on the block freestyle, not rapping over no R&B beat. Big.
Yeah,
come on, man.
I like
Flavor in Your Ear remix. That's when Biggie took over, bro. That's when Big was like, Craig, you was good, but I'm here now.
I just don't think that how do I say this?
I know what you mean.
I don't think their producer knew how to handle two guys at that. He should have figured out a way to pit them against each other in a promotional way, kind of like 50 and Yeezy, right? Like when we're talking all that junk about whose record was going to do more. People was like, all right, well, whose record is better?
Yo, Mike, tell me Mike don't be on it, bro. Yeah. They could have had a group called Big Mac, and then they could have. And if Puffy wasn't all about the, it's not that show, Mike. We got to talk about some stuff, man. It's not that show because I do want to have that conversation, but this is not that show. But
this is why we got to go and just do Patreon because then we could just hit play.
I got you. Say less, but we do got some stuff we need to talk about because.
Where you want to start, bro? You want to start with the video? You want to start with some tweets?
Let's go with the video. Nothing trumps the video. Them tweets is like sticks and stones may break my bones, but them tweets will never hurt me. But this video, this is something that should be like there should be some repercussions from this video.
God bless you.
There should be a lot. slow singing, the flower bringing. Like,
I see
I'm
what
a
you did.
Biggie rhyme all day.
That boy good.
Like,
That boy is good.
him down Biggie's hallway. I'm sorry, my bad.
So here's the tweet, which contains the video. ESPN Milwaukee. They put their name on this, bro. You guys gonna think I'm crazy. Always a hot start when Chewy starts a thought on Jen Gabe Chewy with that. Trust us, you want to hear what the big guy says about the Packers setting the tone on Saturday.
Mhm.
They're promoting this. This is a promotional.
I was
tweet.
cool. I was cool with the tweet until I saw the video.
So you heard. It ain't even about seeing nothing.
You're right. Until I heard the video. But I mean, I could see what I could read lips. So even if I ain't hear it, I knew what he was saying, bro. Don't try to sum me, cuz I got this.
I'm sorry. And I feel like Jen stealing Mariah whole swag. Just so you
whole swag.
Another story.
Why Jen not showing her eyes? Why she got the hat over the brim?
Come on now. Like we got Mariah for that. Like Jen, fall back.
But Gabe, I go back, and it's little things like this. And the reason we won in '95 when no one gave us a chance in San Francisco is because we intimidated them. I mean, and I always revert to Wayne Simmons. Wayne Simmons kicked the crap out of Brent Jones. And then it got contagious, and then it carried over. That's why you guys are going to think I'm crazy.
Well, we already think that, so go ahead.
A 15-yard penalty, and I don't condone this, but I kind of do.
Can we stop that right there real quick?
If you want.
He hasn't even said what he wants to happen, and you already know it's illegal because he's starting with the 15-yard penalty. So he don't even want this to be like in play. Like he don't even want this to be like some earned. Like we've seen some people like what he's about to say. We've seen done legally before.
Yeah, but how can you say I don't condone this, but I do?
Oh, right. Oh, because he going double down on it. I don't condone this, but do this.
15-yard penalty, and I don't condone this, but I kind of do in the playoffs. A 15-yard penalty for a late hit on Brock Purdy is not a bad thing as long as it's worth it. I'm just saying. This is the mindset you go into when it's battle, and it's kind of like the reverse. I'm just saying, this is the as long as it's worth it. I'm just saying, a 15-yard penalty for a late hit on Brock Purdy is not a bad thing as long as it's worth it.
I want to hear the rest.
I'm just saying, this is the mindset you go into when it's battle, and it's kind of like the reverse of hockey. What don't they do in hockey in the playoffs, Joshy?
Beards?
That and one other thing. They don't fight. They don't fight. Right?
That was 3 shots. They all could go by now.
Sometimes a 15-yard penalty is worth it early in the game if you knock the living crap out of the guy. And then he kind of like sticking your helmet in the ribs of the post is like,
but that
I'm hearing ghosts.
Mike.
My emotions are all over the place with this.
First of all, I don't condone. I detest injuries, and to now target a player because they had to be thinking what happened in Philly. They're trying to repeat. In the playoff, because remember he said
specified.
There you go. I just wanted to make sure we hearing, and you can turn your mic up a little bit too. And so I'm like, all right, Jim, whatever your name is, that's kind of messed up because that's not being competitive. That's cheating. Now, if a player ends up getting injured due to a hit or whatever like that, even like that's different. But to sit there and go out and suggest without condoning it, but suggesting it, putting it even in the atmosphere, like that's wrong. And then how they still got a job? That's a whole nother conversation. That's gonna take up a whole nother 30 minutes. But at this point, all I'm hoping for is the players are listening to this right here. especially Trent Williams. Like, especially Trent. I promise you, Mike. No, I'm not even gonna promise you. Mike, over or under Trent body slam chokes punches somebody in this game.
It's gonna be over if they do what this guy is saying.
But I think
it's going to take the over, like easily take the over. He said to do it early. You want to play a pissed off 49ers all game long?
Yo, he literally, Mike, reenacted the Philly game. Yes. Think about everything he just said.
Yes. Early.
In
the playoff game.
In the playoffs.
Tell me you a bitch without telling me you a bitch. Tell me
he live in Milwaukee.
Tell me you scared without telling me you scared.
And that is the only positivity that I got from this.
Fam.
And I know for a fact. I know Packer fans personally. And they not even talking about this game because they don't even feel like they should be in it.
All good people. I don't know many disrespectful Packer fans. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And we're gonna get to fans too, because that's they're starting to heat up because now it's shots. It's a lot of shots being fired.
Why is it? Remember I was telling you about how people like to cheer against the team. Like that's when I think they the bullies. Remember I think it was yesterday's show, right?
Yeah.
When they know they can't beat us, it was I used Tom Brady as an example. We got to hit him and make him uncomfortable. I never said injure him.
But it's different when you say you got to hit him and make him uncomfortable. Listen to the vernacular that you just used in expressing, even though you might have meant hurt the motherfucker, but that's not what you. Even if you meant it, you didn't say it, Mike. That's my point, bruh.
Right.
You more professional than the professionals.
There's only 3 ways to hit a quarterback. 4 ways to hit a quarterback in the NFL that you could draw a flag. Specifically, a 15-yard penalty.
And the head is 1.
Below the knees.
That's 2. You can't land on top of them with your full body weight. That's 3.
And a late hit out of bounds, or a late hit in general.
4. Right, because it could be late or out of bounds. Right. Correct. Right.
So you either want this to happen well after the play. You're trying to concuss a kid who is on record with having 1 in a possible. That's a terrible spade hand. But he's got 1 in a possible concussions this year on record already.
Terrible.
Or you telling somebody to take out his legs? Wayne, bro, for the life of me, I can't figure out how this is being promoted.
Yo, this game about to be 63 to nothing, bro. Like, this game about to be like 63, 65. Listen, the one thing you don't do is piss off the 49. If you're the
Yo, fam, the Niners were going toe-to-toe with the Eagles last year after their opening drive with no quarterback play. Think about that. Without a quarterback, they were going toe-to-toe with the Eagles for almost a half.
All I'm saying is if we pissed off, imagine, and I want you to continue, imagine how we're an emotional team.
Come on.
I could tell you, and I'm going to tell you why we're emotional. We deserve to be emotional because we done got to this dance. We done got to these championship games. We done been in the playoffs like consecutively and fell short. And so the emotions, this one player in particular, thank God, betcha by golly, while he ain't said shit yet. God, I'm glad. I'm hoping he ain't hear it. But I know Deebo Samuel be on in social media. I know it. I know for a fact.
You want to know another reason why this is an emotional team? Because it's a brotherhood. You ever hear any of the pregame speeches by any of these guys? It starts with, look at the man next to you. Do it for them. And then it says, when they finally start talking about themselves, I got your back. That's what they say. They never say, yo, fam, did you see the Nick Bosa and Chase Young video sitting on the couch with the 49ers girl? And Nick Bosa says, this is my favorite time of year because during the regular season, we trying to earn money. We have families and bonuses and incentives to make. But this time of year, it's all about one goal. And we going out there with one thing in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And it's everybody on the same exact page. Does that sound like the team you want to piss off?
I wish we had Packer fans in here because I want to hear their take on this particular video. Because it's one thing to go out if their media came out and said stuff like players were trash. Cool, that's cool. I could dig it.
That's football fun and fodder to me.
That's I could dig it though. I'm on my shaft. I could dig it. Pause.
I like when the Eagles said Debo will be our third best wide receiver. He will be wide. I respect.
They said that about Debo. I thought they said that about Jennings.
No. They said that about Debo. That's why it was funny. Because they pulled up the stats for with AJ and Devontae and Debo, and it was like he would be wide receiver 3 here. And statistically, I respect that. I respected it. I respect it. I do. Big Daddy Niners. Where did they send it? And so I could check. Where did your son send the music? It's to my email. I'll have to check because I got like 100 emails. But I will check. I just wanted to let you know that I saw that they did a happy birthday song, bro. All I'm saying is this. I'm so excited about this game. I was already on level 100. It's gonna be so ugly,
Mike. I was already on level 100. Matter of fact, I was ready to fight 49er fans for not being on the same level with me because I'm trying to figure out why there's any doubt and worry. I don't give a what Jordan Love did, and not one time did we say go out there and injure a Jordan Love on our show. What we said was put the big people right in front of his face and watch him struggle. That's totally different. They could have said that. I just disappeared. I don't even know if I'm still here because I don't see me no more. There I am.
We got you loud and clear. You there. You never left. We can see
But
you.
Mike, like, this is wrong and it needs to be addressed. And I know they don't play the game, but there needs to be some type of sanction.
What do you think would happen if you said that on your Instagram page, Wayne?
Bro,
on your Instagram page.
That junk would have got flagged.
Come on,
I would have been in Instagram, quote unquote, jail.
Yes.
Waiting for a review. And they take their time.
This is an ESPN, which is owned by Disney, broadcast. And they promoted, they clipped that and said, this is gonna do. Here she is. Here she is. Huh? Talking about her at the beginning of the show.
Mount up.
Yo, fam, but like I use that Debo example in the Eagles for a very specific reason.
I don't have to deep throat the mic. What is going on here? Did I deep throat?
I didn't. So you said, I'm gonna keep going. You said Debo is on social media and he hasn't said anything yet.
Not yet.
I used the sample of the Eagles saying Debo would be wide receiver 3.
That was funny though. That's funny.
What did Debo do? In that same game?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's why you sure it wasn't Juwan? Like no. I remember somebody saying something about Juwan Jennings.
No,
and
Juwan Jennings being a wide receiver 3 isn't.
Well, they were saying he couldn't be That's why I thought. See, hear me out. That's why that statement made sense because they're trying to say he wouldn't even be a wide receiver 3 on their team. They're trying to say that their depth is better than Juwan Jennings, and then Juwan Jennings clapped back because remember Juwan Jennings made that he said that statement about the Eagles or something just recently. This is like 2 days ago before they lost, and then some 49er fan clapped back with Juwan Jennings with that touchdown where he muscle bound put somebody face in the sand in that game. I was like, yeah, breaking news, even though it's not really breaking news because we knew it was going to happen. But listen, Dre Greenlaw's back at practice, just like Kyle said he was. Kyle Shanahan is no longer a liar. Because I was gonna call him out. We tag team the effects. That was kind of dope.
I like that. I like the applause followed by the horn pause. So,
wait. This is what happened. Juwan Jennings said Jalen Hurts wish he had him a receiver. Because Juwan Jennings was talking about how bad Jalen Hurts was in the Senior Bowl.
I missed this whole thing. I didn't see
that. Wait a minute. And if you remember that Senior Bowl, this is why Juwan Jennings was a 7th round pick. I'm telling you, man, Kyle be picking him out that Senior Bowl, bro. Kyle picks them. He finds the ones he likes. He finds the dogs and he gets them.
And I figured out why he's like that, but that's another conversation for another time. Just know that it has something to do with old man strength versus still developing.
Understood. That makes sense.
I sincerely believe that. We got 2 super chats here that we have to get to. Malboing, is this all right? It says, didn't someone say that about one of our players last year, like Christian McCaffrey? Yes. Yeah. And this is what I mean by the Niners are now a place other than having the Super Bowl rings where we're the hated team. Like, they don't even say, oh, you could beat them by doing X, Y, or Z. No, what they say is we got to hurt them.
But that's a compliment. Hear me out. It's a compliment in a way. The way I'm. Which one am I, Mike? Half full, half empty? Which one am I?
I see what you do. I feel like you're being optimistic with this one. I think this is half full. You're
okay, thank you.
For the positive, and
I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. That's my mama. Like, listen, blame it on my mama. Hear me out though. It's a compliment because it's letting me know that they don't stand a chance when the Niners are clicking on all cylinders.
It's further letting you know, us know, that they know don't stand a chance.
They know. Am I still deep throating the mic? They know. I think I got really loud in his ear because I got kind of excited. My bad. Listen, what can't help it. But this. I understood what you were saying yesterday, but it was more like, I don't know, yo, like the Niners won't be respected until they win a Super Bowl.
See? Okay. And this is where I kind of disagree with you.
No, and I want you to, but that's what it is. That's the national media take.
I think the national media already respects us, and that's why you have people who want to be the first to say,
I don't think the national media respects us, bro, because I'm not seeing enough national media coverage, bro.
No, I'm gonna focus in on Nick Wright, and
he's the worst
platform that he's on. But check this out: why do you think he goes out of his way to insult Brock Purdy?
Because he's getting paid.
I can't even argue against that. Red Jet Shell says, remember Greg Williams, kill the head and the body will die. Trying to get in the heads of the players.
Saints,
nothing
bro.
more. This is clickbait. Period. Red Jet Shell, listen. The difference with what you're saying and what we're talking about is one is on the roster and the coach, a coordinator, and this other one is just some radio host. And I understand that the odds of it permeating through that building, I honestly and sincerely feel like LaFleur has too much respect for the Kyle Shanahan 49ers team to even allow someone on his staff to say something like this. I sincerely believe that. I sincerely believe it. But that doesn't mean that the players on both teams don't hear this and take it personal.
Bro, you talking about the players
who broke our Hall of Fame wide receiver quarterback's leg?
Oh, from the Giants. See? Wasn't it Leonard Marshall?
Made a name for himself. You remember the team immediately. You didn't even hesitate.
But that wasn't targeting.
No, it was no. It wasn't a dirty play at all.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. Where we
But
going?
that doesn't mean that some young kid on the team don't hear this and say, I can make
I'm
a
sorry,
name.
Mike. I'm sorry, Mike Ing. My bad. My bad.
Don't you think that people out there in Philly thought that just for just one game at least, thought that my man that hurt Brock last year was a hero?
You don't want to say Hassan Reddick's name?
No, I didn't. I wasn't, but that's cool. But don't you think that people thought that he was a hero?
The Philly people did.
That's my point.
So you're trying to say, okay, so you're saying that Green Bay needs to Rashawn Gary, Preston Smith, somebody got to go out there and be a hero?
You put this out in the
air. Let me explain something to everybody out there that don't watch football enough. I'm a Michigan fan. I love every player from Michigan, including Rashawn Gary. But that nigga ain't fast enough to get to Brock Purdy like that. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. He's not overrated. He just ain't quick enough.
I remember where he was drafted.
Okay, overrated. Got you. Say less. No, the production don't match up, but he's still a matchup. If you could get him in the right matchup.
Yeah. No, he's got a skill set for sure.
But no, I got you. That makes perfect sense. But he came from that tough Michigan team, so everybody that went out that year was set to be decent, including player we had that couldn't stay healthy, Maurice Hurst. Anyway, so all I'm saying is I get where you coming from. I don't know, man. I don't think that the Packers players have that mindset, but I guarantee you somebody wants to be a hero. I mean, that's dangerous.
That's scary.
But that doesn't mean that they're targeting to take him out. But then again, I could be wrong. We don't know what they're going to do.
Right.
Because it's in the atmosphere.
Right. It's out there. That energy doesn't come back. This guy might piss off a Niners player just by saying that, and it could have a trickle-down effect on the game. It's crazy. Sean says here, Green Bay has a lot of good players. Oh, I see. Okay, I feel this. They nursed everyone all year to go all out 3 games. Now, he says here, Ben, Deho. Do it musically. Be blessed. Now, I tried to find the tune in the 4 Bens and Deho. Can you help me? So this is what I did in my head. I was like, Ben, but then Deho didn't fit.
Unless you break down some Deho, daylight coming.
Ben. I don't even know how to get to that Deho. I don't know how to get to that part.
I don't know where Sean.
Then I tried roll your boat. I said Ben, Deho. But it was only 3 Bens.
Ben Deho.
I couldn't.
Ben Deho. That's what he's saying.
Yes, he's been saying that for. Oh, so you just got it.
No, but I don't get why it's so many Bens.
Because he wanted us to sing it. But that's why I was saying, can you help me find the tune where that fits? The 4 syllables and then the double syllable. I couldn't figure out which one it was. So he said, sorry, 49ers. Red Ted retweeted 49ers edited red.
Oh, he played the other contribution because I think he's
he's saying that we rested all the players.
Rested.
That's what he's trying to get at. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that should be an S.
Everyone. Armstead,
Greenlaw, Mitchell.
Okay.
No way I said Ben Deho. That's not what I did. Sometimes I just want to listen to the chat.
Stupid autocorrect wrong. He still can't type. This is funny.
But that meant autocorrect wrong. No, sometimes it be trying to spell words you ain't trying to spell. But you gotta input them in your dictionary of your autocorrect, and then it'll spell them right.
I got more smoke, but Wayne, you remind me tomorrow Remind me tomorrow. I got more smoke. These Packers people, y'all not out of the woods yet. But this Milwaukee ESPN station,
they got to go. They got to go.
This is crazy.
And shout out to Richard Sherman for putting it out there on blast too, because I don't know if any. Oh yeah.
Talk to me. Hold on. What do you think? Should I look up his Twitter?
Absolutely, you should look up his Twitter.
Oh.
What kind of question is that? Why you be asking me the dumbest questions?
This has no place in football, bro. I've never once cheered or hoped for a player to get injured.
That's what I'm saying, yo. Like I'm the type of
wired that way, bro.
I'm the person that's gonna clap and pray for the person that get injured, even if they on the other team.
Yes.
Like I don't get it. Like injuries suck.
Oh yeah. I gotta go back to hit share. Oh, okay. Okay, Uncle Sherm. Let me take the thing off. I see him now.
I wonder if he get mad that I call him uncle when I'm older than him. I gotta ask him.
Well, it's because he's football old. It's not because he's.
That is true.
You know, like he.
But I feel like I'm old enough to be his uncle.
Richard Sherman says, and I quote, "This is disgusting and has no place anywhere in sports or sports commentary. There is never a scenario where this is okay for any person or team." I'm gonna go like this because shout out to Uncle Sherm. I like that, and I'm gonna retweet it.
I just don't understand. I'll never understand it. And again, to the 49ers and the players and the fans, the organization, the coaches, I guarantee you this is a receipt. Oh my gosh. So, because let me tell you something. If you think Kyle Shanahan don't pay attention to the stuff on social media, then you sleeping under a rock. He might not be on it, but don't think he ain't got kids.
Niners coaching staff will deny being on there. And I know for a fact Robert Saleh had sons who were watching tweets, searching his name, and showing.
I thought you was about to sun me.
No.
No, it's like a dope setup. Niners coaching staff does not watch anything. They will not be on there. But I know for a fact that Robert Saleh's sons, there we go. I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't hide nothing from the kids. Kids tell everything too.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna tell, and they tell it like it is too.
They tell, and they don't need to have a filter. Your dad,
no filter.
Can't stop a running quarterback, and then they posted receipts like Josh Allen ran all over y'all, Dad. What was y'all doing?
I love it.
Shout out to Uncle Sherman, man. We're gonna wrap this thing up here. We went a little overtime, but I got more smoke for some of y'all Twitter pages. My biggest issue with this, though, Wayne.
Well, let's talk about the next one before we jet up out of here, because there was a play, where at the tweet sounded like they were showing Brock some love, but then they posted a video of his interception. Do you have that one?
I do.
And so now, in other words, they were mocking him. But these are just regular fans, though. But at the end of the day,
the question is, do you want me to pause the video so we don't get clipped? Because it's moving. It's a video. So you want me to pause it?
So no. Don't play that. Don't show that. I'm sorry. Read it, though.
We can show a still shot. We can show a still shot.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
All right, this is what I'll make it so that it's blurry. All right, and then we're
just telling them what we're gonna do, right? Like,
yeah, what, they gonna unblur it? Like they can't
unblur it.
Actually, they do have that kind of technology, but it's okay.
But you know what, Mike? I commented on that.
So
that's the ball he was trying to force to Debo.
Packers fans should not take Brock Purdy lightly. He's dangerous.
Then there's the interception, right?
The ball right there on top of my man's hands. He got it already. Debo about 6 feet too short to catch.
Bro, it was the wrong read. Brock was on the move. He forced it there, and he Brock makes mistakes. But here's the thing that I didn't understand, right? So I think I responded to the thing, and I said, so we're going to showcase one of his 11 mistakes.
His 11
quarterback had 11 mistakes as well. So what are we saying here? Like, make it make sense.
This is why tomorrow I'm tearing Jordan Love's behind up on him.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
It's gonna be, and I'm gonna use a lot of what Ike Packers pocket. Come talk to us, Ike.
Ike Packers. Come on, Ike. Come on, Ike. Don't be scared like your Packers. Don't be scared.
Yeah. Come on.
We buy it, but don't be scared.
See, and Mickey, right? I don't need to show Jordan Love picks.
But Mickey, here's the thing. When you look at these two quarterbacks, Jordan Love was what, a first round pick?
Yes, he was.
Brock Purdy's a 7th round pick.
Mm-hmm.
So why is Brock Purdy's numbers better than Jordan Love's?
In only 16 games. Wayne, you're gonna have me start shooting before we even get to the show, bro.
Shoot, Major. Look, I'm my bad.
He needed 17 games to not accomplish what Brock Purdy did. As a first round pick, 4 years in the system, five years in the system, and you're still not doing what Mr. Relevant did on your team.
5. And they run the same goddamn system.
Uh-oh.
Now they CP. So, some people might have thought my show earlier on Bleacher Report was probably a little dry and boring, but it was all about the system and the scheme. It's the same. The difference is the players. Look, and the coach. At the end of the day, Jordan Love had a phenomenal game against the Cowboys. So did Brock Purdy. Hey, what are we saying here? Literally.
How many points did we score on defense in that game?
Did we score on defense in that game? 0.
No, we earned all 40 plus of our points.
42 points. Be correct.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We need help from the defense.
Nah. And what did we have? Only how many rushing touchdowns did we have? I know Christian McCaffrey had one. Did Mason end up getting in the end zone?
That's how we iced the game. Mason had a long run, and then he got in like the next play, right?
I don't remember. All I know is we whipped that ass. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Hey, man, I'm just saying. We had 2 rushing touchdowns, so you're right. I think Mason had the other one. My point is, Brock Purdy had a day against that same defense. Wait a minute. It was better then, because if I'm not mistaken, they had a better linebacker out there. Bro. Van Esch got injured in that game, if I'm not mistaken.
If we, what's tomorrow? Thursday?
Yeah.
Thursday's supposed to be our game preview.
We're gonna preview with these 2 motherfucking quarterbacks. That's the only thing we need to preview.
That's what
they don't got a better running team. They don't got a better defense. They may have a slightly better offensive line because they've been together longer. I'll give them that.
They don't have any better skill positions. Not a single one. You could pick any wide receiver on this team, and you can use first round pick Christian Watson. This dude is
fragile.
Listen, Packer fans, y'all should cheer for your team. Y'all should want to see your team win. And if somebody backs you into a corner, fight back.
Scrap.
Fight back.
Yeah.
Fight back. Right?
Do what you got to do.
Stand up for your team. Hey, if I'm a Packers fan, it's pack or die until I'm wrong. That's it. I'm saying
1,000%.
Packers going to win this game until I'm wrong. Until the clock has 4 zeros on it, I'm saying I think we got a chance. That's what I'm saying if I'm a Packers fan. But let's be clear.
Look,
there's not a coach around the entire NFL that believes that the Packers have a chance. There is not an odds-making planet that believes the Packers have a chance. There is not anybody who earns their income willing to bet money that the Packers stand a chance in this game.
There's not anybody that runs Vegas that believes that the Packers stand a chance.
Not a now one. The Niners were 10-point favorites.
I don't even think Matt LaFleur believes that the Packers stand a chance. If anybody is going to be timid in this game, watch it be him. Just watch.
Yes, sir.
Just watch. And listen, I think they get a sneak. You ever heard of a sucker punch? I think the Niners get sucker punched once.
I've been sucker punched before.
I've been sucker. I'm just saying. I heard it's gonna go. It's gonna happen. It's all about how you recover and can you take the punch. Watch.
Right. Yeah, they're
gonna
do some sneaky onside kick or something to start the game, or you know what I'm
there
saying.
There you go.
All right, we gotta go. But let me ask you: did your sucker punch come from behind you, or were they standing in front of you when they clocked you and you just didn't expect it? I'm just curious because sucker punches are funny in hindsight. Not when they happen in real time, but I'm sorry. A good sucker punch is funny. I'm sorry, and I want to envision you getting sucker punched. I'll tell you what happened to me first if you want me to tell you mine.
Nah, because I'm trying to remember it. Like, it didn't come from behind me. I don't remember it coming from behind me. But a sucker punch is when you just not paying attention. Like, you just not paying attention and you get punched.
Yeah.
But
it's not scrap time until after
the right. But
right.
but when it happened, like, it didn't faze me.
Right.
And I bet he probably thought it was.
Right.
And after that, there was a whole nother level of respect. I can tell you that right now.
That's what my sucker punch came from behind, but I was actually ready to fight, but I was focused on one person.
That's what I'm saying.
I put my stuff down. I'm ready to go forward, and then I thought people was pulling me back. My man
listen.
Wow. Got a nice.
So I can't. Mine must have came. I wasn't even paying attention. So this was like in gym class or something. And I wasn't even paying attention. So it was nothing going on. There was no scrapping, no fighting, no nothing. It was nothing. And there's one dude who I just, I saw in the gym the other day. He came over and gave me that. This one dude, yeah, it got different. But like I said, he probably thought I was a sucker, like I wasn't gonna be able to take it. His punch was just weak as fuck. Like, literally, because when you get sucker punched, literally you're supposed to be concussed a little bit, right? Because you're not expecting it.
And they line it up like it's supposed to be their best shot.
Oh,
it's supposed to be their best. Like that, if I'm not expecting it and you ready, you prepare for this. That's when you got to do all your damage, because it's downhill from there if you don't get it off. If you don't sleep somebody on a sucker punch, you should run.
Well, like I said, we cool now.
Yeah, that's funny because the people that jumped me, we cool too. So. That's funny.
Yeah, we got so much in common. I do want to put this out there. Danny Gray will not be activated this season for those that are watching. And we tried to tell y'all that his ass will be utilized next year or the year after that. Like, it's just what it is.
Accrued season episode.
We have to do an accrued season. I don't think people understand what that means, though. We have to do one.
The Niners are stealing you.
But Mike, can I just retract to something you said a little bit earlier?
Uh-oh.
It was
taking back my statement. I'm listening.
It was not my bad. I don't want to retract it. I just want to go back to it so I can give you props.
Gunshot mean rewind.
Rewind. You ready for this? Mike, this was the click boom of the episode. Kyle drafts players that are grown-ass men, and Danny Gray hasn't entered his manhood yet. Brandon Ayuk wasn't into his manhood yet.
You know who
this is what's happening. We've seen it before. It's not a doghouse. It's a you gotta become a man in Kyle's house. Yeah.
Gotta grow up.
You gotta grow up. So I'm probably not gonna say doghouse anymore, because I'm realizing that why did Kyle Shanahan draft Jawan Jennings? Because he was a fucking dog. Like, mean. Would throw his body, block a mother trucker, like all that good stuff. And so,
like, he saw the physicality and the grown man strength in Debo.
But what did he do to Jennings too?
He tried to run some of the same type stuff.
Nah, it was COVID year. He put him on COVID IR. He got messed up Jennings' whole contract from draft pick. That got ripped up to shreds, and Jennings is still a part of this organization. And they own him for another year because he's a restricted free agent. I'm telling you, Kyle and John, they the
puppet masters, man. They the puppet masters.
That's another episode we got to do.
Packers, we coming for y'all. And
they better pack their bags, because I'm telling you.
Sometimes you just got to take a punch for your brother. This clown on this ESPN show, he just made it worse for y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all I can't even say what I want to say because I don't even condone that. But let him know how y'all feel on Twitter only. On Twitter only. Y'all about to pay for the sins of somebody else. That's sad. That's sad. All right. We out of here, man. No team is safe when the Niners are on the prowl. I'm Mike. That's Wayne. And this is No Harm.